This zombie eats raw cabbage every day, not because he's a vegetarian, but because he can't get human flesh. One day he spotted two women on the road. He quickened his pace toward them, but they easily dodged him. Here, no one knows he's become a zombie. Even the village children mistake him for a beggar and throw stones at him. He wandered the village for a long time. Finally, he spotted what seemed like an easy target. He bared his teeth menacingly at the dog, only to be chased away by it. He had no choice but to hide in a restroom. Just then, Jim entered to use the facilities. Seeing tissues torn from the bin, he assumed Mike was a pervert and began pounding on him furiously. Mike struck back immediately, biting Jim on the head, then slinked out of the toilet in disgrace. Jim could only blame his own bad luck. By nightfall, Jim felt an intense heat throughout his body. Even the fan couldn't stop the sweat pouring down. Just then, he heard a noise coming from the warehouse. Upon entering, grabbing a shovel, he went to confront Mike, but Mike proved surprisingly resilient. Just then, Jim's son burst in and kicked Mike away. Both men froze instantly. Mike lay impaled through the body by a steel pipe. They scrambled to discuss what to do, but the next second, Mike suddenly came back to life. Only then did they realize Mike was a zombie. Everyone silently distanced themselves from Jim, who had just been bitten by Mike. They locked Jim alone in a small room, then tied Mike up. The group began discussing solutions. Unbeknownst to them, Jim had already escaped. Not only had he not mutated, he looked years younger than before. He instantly realized this must be Mike's doing, and immediately thought of a way to make money. That night, he led a group of old men to the warehouse entrance, and had them stick their hands inside. At first, Mike refused to bite, because he only ate vegetarian food. They had to sprinkle ketchup on their hands to finally lure Mike into action. One by one, Mike bit each of them, and the old man made a fortune. By the next morning, every elderly man in the village had collectively grown younger.